You remember this mystery white box? Well, now you know what's in it. This that we're shooting with right now is the Samyang 12mm f2 Fujifilm X Mount autofocus lens. I'm excited, maybe you are, so let's just crack on with it. By the way, this intro was shot with the lens, that's why I'm doing this anyway. Onwards. As this is a beta test lens, I don't get the full retail experience. So what I've got in that mystery white box is literally this, well packed as it was. I expect you'll get a nice Samyang box, couple of bits of paperwork, and this case, which I really do kind of like. You know, as we get older as photographers, we're suckers for a good case or bag. So that is a very nice touch. Now here's the lens itself. It does look, at least externally, identical to the Sony FE version, which actually has weather sealing. I haven't been given the information yet, but I believe this does too. I believe there's that rear element protecting it, and as you look around, there's nothing really that will permit that problem that some of you that like to shoot out in the elements would get. We've got a nice little snap cap there. The petal hood does come off, but it's well fitted, so well fitted. There we go. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get that in. There it is without the cap. Just line up these dots here, slide that back on. It's a nice tidy plastic. There we go, we're in. Nice tidy plastic. It only weighs 225 grams. Of course, we've got an 18mm full frame equivalent. We've got a 20 centimeter minimum focus distance, 62mm filter thread, as you've already spotted. There's no aperture ring, but there's a nice big fat textured manual focus ring. You see focus by wire, all electronic. So, you know, we're not here for the manual focusing, of course, because Samyang already have a top quality manual 12 f2. Nice, lightweight, well balanced on the T4 lens, but how does it perform in the real world? One of the first things that hit me when I first started shooting with this lens is that the autofocus is actually really fast. And I don't say that often. So they not only gave us autofocus finally, but they made sure it was fast and generally smooth thanks to the linear STM motor. Here are some random tests. Maybe you'll see what I mean. Maybe. I was really surprised by how sharp the lens is at the center. It really is excellent, and then not so excellent at the edges, but perfectly fine for me. Now, chromatic aberration is present towards the edges, but that's easy to fix, and it's not really that prevalent either. Wide open vignetting is definitely noticeable, but that soon disappears as you stop down. And even wide open, it can be used to good effect with a focal length like this. Couple the close focusing of 20 centimeters with the right perspective and you can get some decent bokeh, maybe with a little bit of that character of the manual focus 12mm from Samyang. Of course, distortion, it's always going to be a bit of a tricky one with an ultra wide angle lens, but it's been done right. It's not critically perfect, but it's well controlled. Last but not least, and really a very welcome addition, is that this lens has weather sealing. I didn't put it to that much of a test. I was trying to enjoy the last dregs of nice weather here in the UK, but it's there, good to go for when we go traveling again. In summary then, I do love this lens. I'm a fan of ultra wide, and to be honest, autofocus just makes it that extra bit more practical, especially as a fun travel option. It's well suited to landscape, interiors, architecture, and even astro, which is something I want to get into one day. And the size and the weight means it will fit nicely into my travel bag. So yeah, let's see how we get on with that in the future, hopefully very soon. I'd love to see how you astro shooters, by the way, how you get on with this lens. So let us know in the comments below, maybe with some links when you've got samples from this that you've took yourself. Of course, this is a beta version of the lens I'm testing, but we're so close to the release date at this point of recording that I think this is basically it. Now, I've been told that the suggested retail price will be under $500, or another source said £335 plus VAT. So we're looking at around £400. Of course, as this video goes live, like now for you guys and girls, we'll know for sure. But for now, I'm going to base the final word on this kind of pricing and say it's a big win. We're getting that real nice, handy case, very good to excellent build quality, fast, pretty smooth autofocus, excellent image quality, and weather sealing. All at that price, that's got to be a big win. Of course, adjust accordingly if on launch date the price has changed somewhat. I think it's great to see Samyang step into the autofocus world for us Fujifilm shooters. Even if this isn't the focal length for you, I think it's a big deal for X Mount shooters. The more quality companies producing autofocus lenses at this level for our system, the better. Now I expect we'll see them release more autofocus lenses based on the very attractive lineup that they have for Sony. So here's a question for you. Which of these Sony lenses that are on your screen now do you want to see in X Mount? Just for kicks, I'm going to say that tiny 35mm would be amazing, and maybe the 75mm. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Of course, we've been waiting ages for that mythical seen-in show and possibly just announced, if rumours at the time of recording this are true, Viltrox 13mm f 1.4. And we've also been dropping hints with Fujifilm for something like a 10mm f2. But now I've got this lens, I can relax a little bit. I mean, I'd love to see either of those two lenses, but for now, this feeds my ultra-wide autofocus appetite for Fujifilm. That's what I think, but more importantly, what do you think? Have you had a chance to use this lens yet? Let us know in the comments below when you have, and I'll see you there.